From grocery store owner to soap salesman to university president, they were among the men who made modern-day Grand Rapids what it is today.
24-Hour News 8's Joe LaFurgey has more with two longtime Meijer friends who were part of that transformation. Amway co-founder Rich DeVos and Grand Valley State University President Emeritus Don Lovers.
The landscape of Grand Rapids is a tapestry of places that work, places that educate, places that heal, and places that allow us to take a deep breath and enjoy what life has to offer.
You know, this is what I like best about the garden.
Coming and seeing all the kids.
You're what we like best about the garden. Yeah. You made it possible for everybody.
Fred Meijer was among the entrepreneurs turned philanthropists whose vision and money made many of these places possible.
I had a lot of fun watching what we were doing and helping each other. I'd support what he wanted me to support, and he'd support what we wanted him to support. And so that's where we really came together.
Amway co-founder Rich DeVos was among the many who called Fred Meijer friend. DeVos, his partner Jay Van Andel, and others started the trend of investing for the good of the community back in the late 60s and early 70s. Fred Meijer and his checkbook came along a little later.
The more he did that, the more he lived, and the fuller, richer his life came.
Aaron Lubbers, president emeritus of Grand Valley State University, was along for the ride.
Fred Meijer was a very friendly man, and if you had contact with him over a period of time, you would become friends with Fred.
Fred Meijer donated millions to Grand Valley over the years. The broadcast center and campus expansion downtown and on the lakeshore were just a few examples of Meijer's generosity, and there were always partners in those efforts.
Most of these people who have given so generously to Grand Valley did so because they saw what Grand Valley could be.
That's been the theme of the philanthropic efforts on the part of Meijer, DeVos, and so many others, a vision of what could be.
Marvel of marvels in this community to see how other people step up to the line.
And while such large-scale generosity creates benefits for the community.
Thank you, Fred and Lena. We love you. We're proud of you. And we salute you this day.
Turns out it also creates some interesting friendships.
I was always interested in to observe what good friends he and Rich DeVos became.
Both were self-made men, but with very different public personas. DeVos, the well-known contributor to conservative political causes, who credits Christian values with much of his success, and Meijer, who seldom, if ever, talked publicly about politics or religion.
I may have had hoped he had my religion, and I'm not sure he didn't in the end. But it doesn't matter. He and I liked each other, and we were serving a community. This was our town.
As for the future, the next generation is here. The sons, daughters, and in some cases grandchildren of the Meijers, DeVosses, Van Andels, and the others are making their mark.
Many of them seem to have a loyalty to West Michigan too, so that the wealth that becomes their responsibility is not lost to the improvement of our region and area.
And then there's that entrepreneurial spirit that suggests that ex-philanthropists may not have a familiar last name.
Given the soil, the economic soil that we have, I think maybe there's a good chance that will happen.
In Grand Rapids, Joe LaFurgey, 24-Hour News 8.